The school started in 2001. Yes, and it was entirely for the orphans and vulnerable children, because the school founder, who is Mbiwana Wanka, had discovered that some people do not find school places in government schools due to school fees and other requirements that were needed by the government schools. That's how she came up with this community school. And when it started, the classrooms were just in her family house. That's where the school started. For the school, it's for the orphans and vulnerable children, so that no people can fail to find education or to go to school. That's the purpose. The writings on the board can tell that this is the first grade. It's grade 1. So these are the pupils for the first grade. We have 2 streams in this school. This is the grade 1A. The other one is grade 1B. Yeah, so when we started our school, we had something like 109 pupils. Those are the pupils which we had. That was 2001. Yes. As we progressed, we reached to the number of 600 plus pupils. Yes. But in recent years, because of lack of funds that we have been receiving from the well-wishers, we introduced a small fee which is being paid by people to sustain the school. And that fee, it has affected the school negatively, because the number now is just going down. From 600, now we are talking of 400 pupils which we have. Right now we have 454 pupils in the school. But now if we are to combine the primary section and the secondary section, we have 509 pupils. Because the secondary section, we have just started it in 2017. But one stream, this is grade 6B, right? Yes, this is grade 6B.
Okay, you had 600 pupils, right? So if your budget was for 30 kwacha for each child to sustain the school, you lost 200 children, so you still have a deficit amount. Yes. What is happening with the school maintenance?
We are struggling a lot. We are struggling a lot because so you can see the number of people that we have in this class. But when you look at some chairs, like this one, it is already broken. And when you look at the type of the table which the people is using is small. And this table, it must be for the grade 1s. But because we do not have enough chairs for this age group, sometimes they go and get some of the small chairs from grade 1s.
So now, I know you have all these students coming. I think some of them come at 7:30.
Sure.
How do they get to school? Do they have a school bus?
No, they come to school footing from their homes, and some of them, they come as far as Mavumbu.
Which is how many miles is that? Or kilometers?
Kilometers, that should be 15 kilometers away, sure.
So are they able to get to school on time?
Sometimes they come late, but we have to understand them because we know the distance that they have to cover. Yes.
Provide breakfast or lunch for these children, or how do you do? How long do they stay in the school?
In the school, they stay for 6 hours. Yes, they stay for 6 hours, but we provide them with breakfast. Yes, and that breakfast has come by the help of World Food Program in conjunction with the Ministry of General Education, which gives the bags of maize to this school. So we feed them on a daily basis. These are the bags of maize which we just received this term. We had received 52 bags of maize in total.
So how long does this? Well, how long does 52 bags last?
That lasts for the whole term. That is 3 months. Because the feeding is just 100 grams per pupil per day.
Okay.
Sure. The kitchen and these ones are called the rocket stoves. These are the ones which we use for cooking the food for the pupils.
So do you use wood to put it in there?
Yes, we use wood to put under there.
Okay.
And then fire is started. Yes,
Okay.
but as you can look at these two, this one is already damaged.
Yes.
So we are relying on just one.
Oh.
And this one, it makes it hard for the cook to finish cooking in time. Now, this is the nursery for our tomatoes. These are tomato seedlings, and we are planning to transplant them today. Unfortunately, we had planted the seed at the same time, but the other side has been destroyed by the insecticides. Yes, because we do not have chemicals to help us protect our seeds. But the first time we had a tomato garden like this, we managed to make something like 700 kwacha. Okay. Two teacher. As I told you that they are just volunteers. So they are volunteering their services here, but they are expected to eat and find soap to wash, and also just to look presentable. Yeah, so they do not just sit like that. Even when they come to teach their people, they have come up with some initiatives of selling scores to some people and the members of the community, so that they can raise some small funds to help them to fend for themselves, in short. Is their teacher, Mr. Gavamba, a qualified teacher, just graduated from Monk College of Education. And is very equipped in creative and technology studies. He's an artist, very equipped in art. Sure, as you can see the drawing is that side. And I don't know whether you have known that in primary section nowadays in Zambia we need specialization. That means one teacher is only allowed to teach either one or two subjects. Sure. So the teacher for technology studies, that is his area.
Oh, Kachana, I've known Kachana, she's your little girl. So she's now teaching at this school. Tell us about yourself.
I'm Kachana Alvita. I was born in 1991, 4th October. I completed my grade 12 in 2013. I'm here for voluntary at the Limulunga Community School. I'm teaching grade 2A.
This is their teacher, Mrs. Pumuo.
Okay. So
Yes.
how long has Mrs. Pumulo been here?
3 years.
Their teacher, Mrs. Kekeo.
So is this Miss Kekewa's desk?
Yes, that's the desk for Mrs. Kekeo. He wanted to do the prep pack for the preschool children, for the the baby class and the reception pictures. That's why you are able to see the other very movement which are that side. This is the prepared for our pictures, the preschool pictures. Because for them, their lessons are dependent on playing. Because 60% it must be entirely playing, and 40% that should be academic. That's why we are trying, as you can see, on a slow note, trying to construct it so that at least they can have the basic education that we require to transmit to them. This is the tower for the water tank. We had the water tank here, but because of our pump, the windmill pump that was broken down, the water tank used to have no water. So that was in 2018. Yes, when it broke down. In 2018 it broke down, so the water tank just stayed like that without having any water. So one of the days in 2018, the fire was started just the bush next to the school. And that fire is the one which even burnt the tank which was here. Our watchman for the school.
Okay.
Yes, but the wife is the cook for the school.
Oh, okay.
So we are paying them from the very third quarter which I was talking about, which people do pay.
Mm-hmm.
The computer which I was talking about, that under technology studies, sometimes when they have that topic which involves the computer, they are allowed to come to this office and then learn about the computer. Yes, that's why I was saying we are still hoping that in future we may have a full computer laboratory. What they are paying, it is not really satisfying the school in all the needs. Even those who are still in the school, all of them, they are not fully paying. Some of them, they will just maybe bring a half, some of them just a quarter. We'll close the school like that. So challenges have been always there. It's only that we cannot give up, because we look into it that it's all about the future of these children. If we stop, it means we will disadvantage a lot of lives.